and welcome back. I am the mayor, but of a new city, and also in a new region. You might have noticed it's a lot more green than the old one. There are two reasons we're here. One is that it came with the future expansion pack, so it's only, good that we're here. Where else would we go? We have to stick with the future, don't we? If you're gonna do the future, you can't half-ass it. It's a big region, many places. You can sort of shelter in the valley, or you can be right on the ocean front where the hurricanes can get you. So obviously we chose here. And also, our Sims, they're technically not in Pleasant View anymore, or the greater Pleasant View area. They are actually on a tropical island, and I can only imagine that it's going to be poisoned with as many factories as we're going to fill this place with. Not just factories, robot factories, as I'm sure the theme song gave away, or didn't, depending on how much of an expert you are on Robot Factory and all of its subsequent theme songs. So the oil is here, and the ore is there, far from each other, because why would this city be, have the natural resources in the right place? Thanks, Mother Nature. How useless. But one thing we're going to do here is we're going to plan this city a lot better than the old one. Because if you don't remember Pleasant View, pretty badly designed. Traffic was awful, especially in the slum. Well, almost exclusively in the slum. And we're not going to have that this time. We're going to use these big avenues, because that's how fancy we are. I don't want to mess it up. Things go weird on hills in this game. Weird, and we don't want weird things in this town, other than, the mayor. See, look, there's a slope there, and it doesn't look straight, and everything's annoying me. It's going to be a long process, I can tell. I can just tell already. We're going to end up with another one of the blob, and I really don't want that. Everything I make turns out to be the blob sooner or later. No, we've got to build, even if we go slightly into the acidics doing weird stuff. Nuh-uh, that's absolutely terrifying. We'll just loop around. There. There's definitely a slope here, but you can't have everything perfect. Bring this down. Yeah, roads over that. We're going to bring it that way? No, I don't think we want that much of the road. We can just cut that off there. Wow, a lot of money is going down the drain. Don't worry, there's always loans. In real life as well. Just take out loans. Go to the affordable loan store. There is nothing ominous about that place. Prime, and subprime. They're going to love this town. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where I was going with that. So we've got our first... Oh. I see the witches are back in town. To the surprise of absolutely no one. Fine. What's going on here? Do you need, some kind of straight bit before you curve? Are you going to be fussy and difficult? I imagine you probably are. Yeah. Nope, witches. Okay. This may require... to make a cut in the video whilst I go burn some witches. Right, I am back. I just made the road bendier, because as we all know, witches are allergic to bendy roads. That is a fact. That is a Jesus fact. Well, it's not really a Jesus fact, there isn't a church. Yes, spending spree. Don't worry, we get loans. Have I not? Where's the power and water? I'd be more like, where's my street? But, to each their own, I guess. Since this is the future, if you didn't know, we are going to have massive future things. Like these future towers. No, those are casinos. And this is the robot factory. We are going to have this, we're going to make robots, and that is what we're going to do. Maybe I'll put the robot factory here, because it's got its own little carved out little home. Actually, where's the wind blowing? That would be relevant to the placing of the robot factory. I will not place the robot factory there. I'm going to place it over here. Maybe here in its own hollowed out little hole. Yeah. I'm a great mayor. And up here can be the nice leafy suburbs where You don't have to worry about the fumes of the robot factory or the massive towers. So I think we'll start up here with some straight roads. Please, no bends. Like, I know I said the bendy roads killed the witches, but, you know, maybe some witches are good witches. You never know. Don't judge all witches on the stereotype of one witch that curses our roads every time we do this. That's really problematic to the greater witch community. I can't believe you would do that. You people, you're terrible. Terrible audience. Boo. Bad. Very bad. Can I have that? Oh, just don't line up to the guide. Really, it's... Do I have to build you gradually? No, now you're like way too fat. There. Close enough, is it not? This is the future. We have loads of bendy roads. I've been to the future. I know what it's like. Are we gonna put one in the middle? No. I feel like the game wouldn't like that. Oh, we could though. Does look pretty cool. Yeah, let's just do that. We're gonna need something else that looks future-y. We're gonna need a future shopping district. It's like the crappy shopping district, alright, but it's future instead of crappy. Because we will not let the crappy people live up here. On the hills, no. This is where the rich and famous live, the Beverly Hills. It's just, right now, they've got dirt roads, and they're a bit crappy looking. But don't worry. And where the poor can live in this tiny little ditch. Yeah, put the poor in the ditch. I agree, Zach. That is a wonderful idea. Why, thank you, Zach. You're such a genius. Yeah, the ditch where the poor can live. Beautiful. I'm an amazing mayor. I can see what Pleasant View turned out so successfully. Let's take out a loan. The secret to success is loans. Just ask Donald Trump. Coal power plant. Coal is the secret to success. We don't have any coal in this town. What do we have? Is it windy on the hill? Yeah, but 10 miles an hour, what's that going to make? 3 megawatts. That's like what? 2 megawatts? And, you know, smaller than 4? That's nothing. We got to go with coal. We'll just order coal. Or we could splash out and go with oil. Because we'd actually have oil in the ground. Where are we going to put it? That's the real question. I've built no roads. I'll cut the video whilst I build some boring streets again. Right, I am back. I've built some bendy roads because it's the future, if I haven't already mentioned. And now we're going to need some homes. Oh wait, we're going to need power. Right, that's what we're doing this for. Oh, we've got no money again. It's time for another massive loan. Don't worry about this, you guys. I know how to plan a city. I really do. This is going to be the industrial zone. This is where the mega factory is going to go. So I guess the power plant can go somewhere else in this sort of crappy zone. There. Power. Don't say I never give you anything. What else do you want? It's even on the main road so the trucks can get to it. I'm so useful. Water. That can go... Oh, there's actually no water up here. Where's semi-clean? Where the poor live? Bit down the road. You wouldn't want them to, like, poison it, taint it with their poorness. Where's this going to go? Well, obviously, if you get raw sewage, there's only one place you really can put it, and that's in the ocean. But I was going to have, like, a big main road that goes down here, like right by the beachfront, where you can get, like, ice cream and all that. I don't know. Future ice cream. Oh, the witches are back. I hate these guys. They're always up to something in this town. Why? Oh my god. Clearly, we didn't burn all the witches, despite the fact we have a population of 0. Yeah. Nope. Maybe the road is it's just simply too close to the beach. We can't go that close. No, it's doing it again. I can see it doing it. I can see you doing this. Is it just because it's a big road? If it was a little road? Ugh, that's discrimination. Well, that's a problem with the future. Look, we can extend this road. Yeah, there we go. See, there's always another way to get your open sewage to the ocean. That is a lesson for life. Yeah, eat that, sea turtles. Losers. Right, okay, so we're losing loads and loads of money. Obviously, nothing to do with the massive loans. So let's get some people in this town. They won't be future people just yet, mind you. They'll be boring present century nobodies. This is a bit weird. That's going to cause some fatal accidents. Here we go. I don't know why the camera's like this, but let's roll with it. Who wants to live here? Don't worry. Pause. If you move into this area, you'll definitely stay. You won't be gentrified at all. Everything's going to be fine for you. And some crappy shopping just along this main road in the new crappy shopping district. Beautiful. And then some massive factories, because they actually make the money, and everything else is a bit of a formality, is it not? There we go. Right. And all around there. So what do we need to get that massive mega factory? Because clearly we can't have not that. We need working power, which we haven't got somehow. Industrial buildings. Commercial buildings. See, none of these things are hard, city. I don't see why you're not developing these. Oh, I have 0 more houses. Congratulations to me. Okay, so once we get the mega factory, this town's going to become really great. We're going to make all the robots. That's the point of this series, to make the robots. And they're not going to explode, despite all the evidence to the contrary. If you ever played The Sims Online, they love to explode. That's what they do, really. That's the entire point of having robots, to have them explode. Town Hall has to go far away from everything, because that's where I am going to be. Like, I put it over... Oh, gambling house. Don't even tempt me. Don't even tempt me. We already did Pleasant View. Maybe I want to be close to everything. By the factories. Because that way I'm closer to the robots. I don't know. I'm just basically too cheap to build the road all the way out there. So I'm going to be here by the power plant. Got a problem with that? Now the citizens won't come down here because the pollution will kill them. But I have a gas mask in my office. Name my town. What do we name a town that makes robots? It can't be Pleasant View. I don't know. I'll think on that. Aha, permission to build the factory is approved. How much money is it? Where's the factory thing? This one. 30 grand? Jesus Christ. I don't know that kind of money. I've got 1 grand. Singular. But one thing we can do is start making the future. Like this. Millennium Plaza. This is a future-y thing. And it's very big and fancy. It's very expensive as well. But if we just put this around here somewhere. Is there a cheaper version? Ooh, yes, this little thing. Yes, if I have this, if I put this here, I've now introduced the future to my town. Look, all these things just became futuristic. The road, look at that. It's got lights and everything. And all these losers, they just entered the future. This person appears to be living in a toaster. A smoking toaster at that. This one has a laser fence to protect their toaster. Oh god, they're all living in toasters. This is appalling behaviour. We can't have my citizens living in toasters. I approve of the laser fencing. That I approve of, because there's definitely going to be sky-high crime. I don't know what the point of the big gate is. Can you close that? Because then that gate's way taller than the laser fence is. But, you know, to each their own. Maybe it's because they're poor. They can't afford the big, fancy kind of thingy. So this is the athletics section. The R athletics section. Don't know what that means. But we can tack some sports on it. And people will get wealthier. It's the same as in the present, really. You've got to make the people wealthier. Tennis? You like tennis? Is that what you like, tennis? Have some tennis. Okay, so now we should have people from the future, but classy people from the future, because that's what we really want. And shops. Look, we've got future shops. Future bagels. The bagel barn has entered the future. Crap. More taxes. More taxes. Pay your taxes. Right, we'll ignore any messages about cities imminent bankruptcy to look at the bagel barn. Oh god, we're doomed. We're absolutely doomed. Self-serve gas. Wow, in the future you have to serve yourself. This taco shop is not in the future. Toe burgers. Toe? Are you making burgers out of toes? We have to class this place up rapidly. They're eating people's toes. But look at the future residences. I don't know what that even is, but they've built it on their roofs. Everyone has. It's the next big thing. This one seems to have some kind of nuclear reactor strapped to their house. As all future people do. Yep, you have it too. You don't have any laser fencing. You still live in a toaster. Get out of my town. We will have no toasters in the future. And look at these futuristic moving trucks. We live in the future, you guys. Have I mentioned that? Well, still, classy people. Oh, look at how the road glows blue up there. And this thing emits like a beacon of light up to our overlords. I don't like that. I really don't like the beacon of light that you emit. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We got no money. What a surprise. Power thingy. We can have a sign. We don't have any money. I feel like I just mentioned that. We're never gonna get that big factory, are we? Do you want to carry on making things futuristic? Because I do. Even though we can't afford to. Because I can build the Excitatorium, which is like a basic. It's a crappy park. Oh, one thing we could have done is built the futuristic water tower. Instead of the regular crap water tower. Why didn't I do that? Because I'm dumb. That's what the moral of this tale is. Well, either way, we're going to need to start entering the future sooner or later. Not enough shoppers. We'll get more shoppers then. Build more homes. And there'll be boring present century homes. Some of them might be toasters. Very odd. The people in the toasters. Odd. What is that? What is that? Hughes residence. Dixon residence. Lauren Stewart, what has become of you? God, your life was going so well. You know, you had that life with Irene. You have a child. How can you raise your beautiful daughter in a toaster? That is despicable. Lowest of the low. Honestly, I'm shaken. Shaken to my very core. Even this massively futuristic, very cool, average business and food and low-cost donuts. Even low-cost donuts cannot help me here. Humdrum Haven. We got big coffee. Everything's very neon. It's more neon in the future than it ever was in Pleasant View. Cheap biz. Dodgy meat. This is what they're making the toe burgers out of, you guys. Oh, they're selling their dodgy meat, which is just human toes, and they're turning them into burgers. God, the future's dark. The future's grim. We should have listened to Black Mirror. They were right.